So here we have the Nissan Qashqai on a 17 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside of it. From the outside, you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows. We're going to start off inside the boot area first of all. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have reversing sensors. Plenty of boot space as well, along with that 60-40 split folding rear seat, should you wish to increase this space even further again. And you can also increase it by lifting, and if you wish to, removing these two tray sections as well. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside of it from there. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. Over on the left-hand side, we have the rev counter and coolant temperature gauge. On the right-hand side, the speedometer and fuel gauge. In the centre, the total miles for this car, which are 51,792. Above that, we have a digital readout for the speedometer. You can change information displayed there using buttons on the steering wheel, and the button in question is just here. We've got our stereo controls beneath that. Over on the right-hand side, we have cruise control, speed limiter, and phone controls. And then in the centre, the main touchscreen for the car. So you can see we have satellite navigation. As I say, it is touchscreen. You have a few physical buttons as well. So for example, if you want to listen to the radio, we have AM, DAB and FM radio. And then within the screen itself, you can tune the radio and find your preset stations, for example. We have a CD player, we have auxiliary input and Bluetooth audio. Satellite navigation is accessed up here, and on top of all of that we've got a parking camera, so you can see the reversing camera on the right hand side and a bird's eye view image of where the car is parked over on that left hand side. And it goes a couple of steps beyond that. You can have a front facing camera and the bird's eye view, or a front facing camera and the front passenger side wheel. Beneath that we then have dual zone climate control. You can determine the direction of the air, fan speed and both driver and passenger temperature. When you're happy with those settings, you can turn your air conditioning off, back on again. You can hit auto. The car will now maintain the temperatures you've asked for by taking full control of both the fan speed and direction of the air for you. Any manual adjustment will override auto and allow you to put it back on your own settings. With a heated front and rear screen, 12-volt charging socket, we've got an electronic handbrake, your 6-speed manual gearbox, and then both driver and passenger heated seats with 2 different heat settings on each. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Surrey Specialist Cars. We'd love to hear from you soon.